Hi. As part of my profession, I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of youngsters, talk to them to understand their likes and dislikes and what they want to do, what they don't want to do. I also meet a lot of youngsters, talk to them, interview them to fill up my team, expand my team. And a couple of months back, I was talking to the young lady. I saw her resume, great promises, 5, 6 years of experience, looked like a good fit to my team. So I called her and we had an interview. And I opened my interview with the normal question that most interviews open with: tell me about yourself. And I was not ready for what came after that. She went on and on and on for the next 10, 12 minutes about herself. She knew, as much as I knew, that the interview time was about 30 minutes. It was a first round of interview. And if that first round goes well, we were planning for a second round. Even that was known to her. But in spite of knowing this, for the first question, she went on for 10 minutes. Why people ask this question as a first question? Tell me about yourself is a very innocuous question or innocuous sounding question. Almost everyone asks this as a first question for two reasons. One is because it is an easy question. It allows the interviewee to prepare and give the answer. It also eases the interviewee into the interview so that the moment, suppose you are giving the interview and you do this well, you answer it well, it gives you great confidence to do the next questions and the interview itself very well. For the interviewer, which is the second reason, for the interviewer, it becomes a context understanding question by which I can understand a little more about the person I'm talking to, I'm interviewing, and based on that, I can get into other questions. But this question is not supposed to be answered with some 10-minute, 12-minute monologue. No. This is supposed to be answered at best in a couple of minutes, 2 minutes to 3 minutes max. What is expected? You are expected to talk about your past, your key milestones in your education and career, your present, a little more weightage on the present, what you're doing now, which company you are with, or if you're studying, what is your latest course that you're studying and why you're studying that, what are your interests. And then three, you are supposed to migrate into why you should be selected for this interview. These are the three aspects that people expect or you are supposed to answer in this question. And this person, this young lady, didn't know that, obviously, very clear. And she went on and on. And my thought process was at the time was that if somebody like this doesn't know how to answer this question, she hasn't prepared for this question, what has she prepared for? So it's important. And this question is the first question in most of the interviews. Tell me about yourself. And whenever this question is asked, you need to do four things. One, you need to understand the context in which this question is asked. C for context. The context is, to reiterate, simple. You are supposed to talk about three aspects of your life. One, where have you been till this latest course that you are doing? Briefly, your educational background, your professional background. Two, a little more about what you are doing currently. Three, connecting both the dots, coming back to why you are here, what skill sets you have, and why you should be selected from that interview. Without sounding pompous and so on, you should say, this is why I'm here, and I'm here, happy talking to you. That's the flow which is expected. Second is in terms of thinking through and answers that you want to actually give in the interview. So thinking about your background, educational qualification, professional qualification, thinking about what you are currently doing in terms of your courses or in terms of your job profile, and thinking about why you should be the right person for the job. The answers, you should actually write them down and look at what you've written down. Three, point by point, not write down on paragraphs and pages. No, put them into 3, 4 bullet points. And four, practice. C for context, A for answer, P for point by point answer, P for practice. CAPP, CAP methodology, as I call it. Practice CAP so that you are absolutely ready for any interview when it opens with, tell me about yourself. And as with everything else, you are not supposed to wander on, blabber on and on. No, you are supposed to finish this answer in about 2 to 3 minutes, and you need lots of practice. Yeah. So go ahead, use the CAP method, practice for it, win the interview. We will see you with next question and the context for it in our next episode. Thank you. Bye.